Ow! Ow. I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are rolling on the river. I'm your host, the Conquistadork. This is the flame in the flood. I finally tried something that I can't believe I never thought of before. That first little island there that I've been skipping ahead of because I don't believe you guys deserve to have to watch me start over again and again and again. Where you pick up your first little bits of crafting materials and you learn your first recipes and everything like that. It starts with a fire. So God, what the fuck was that? I started with the fire and I went ahead and just built the stuff that I needed right off the bat instead of waiting for my first touchdown point to use the fire, and I made some timber, made some other stuff. Alright, I came way too close. That one is totally on me. I've been having some issues with the controls. I think initially I thought they were smoother than they were because I was just getting lucky, and then the more it goes on, the more I'm seeing some of the flaws in them. But that time was absolutely my fault. That one's, I'm not gonna lie, that one was my fault as well. So we're gonna get this under go, like we've been doing. I'm already soaked. I don't think I've even gotten a mile. Not even close. Or a kilometer, whatever they're measuring. Oh, I guess it did. A little further. Let's pick up the stuff. If there's anything to pick up. Jesus, guys. This is a barren area. Okay, I can sleep here. That's actually probably pretty good. Obviously, I had problems with running out of sleep time in the past. Skinned rabbit schematic. That's interesting. So there are rabbits here. I can catch a rabbit. I can build a sling. Let's, because I'm feeling like we're going to be wrapping this up before too long. And I think I would be remiss if I didn't, make the effort of demonstrating one of these abilities. Oh, god damn it, I don't have a stone knife again! Why? I need a piece of flint. Obviously, found that out last. That's how it is with games like this, isn't it? It's like you one playthrough of it, you get item A that you need for this big recipe, but then you don't get item B. Well, that's not fair! God damn it, turn me around. Shit! Come on. And then the next playthrough, you get item B, but not item A, and you're just sitting there fantasizing about, oh, as little as 5 minutes ago, I had the thing I needed, and now I don't, and god fucking damn it. That's just the way I talk. Mysteriously glowing shopping cart. That's good. Sure. Apparently I can make a gas bomb with that. See, I'm remembering the recipes. Come on. I don't think, the more I'm playing this, the more I'm starting to think, I don't think there's any subtlety allowable in the steering of the rafts. I'm playing on a controller. I've always played on controllers. I started out as a console kid, and with some exceptions, I just never graduated fully to WASD and mouse, unless it's like a strategy game or something like that. But for games like this, where it's just as simple to play the controller, I do. And I notice when I'm on the raft, fuck off, fucking crow. I notice when I'm on the raft um, when my D-pad is going diagonally, it's worthless. There's no point. I have to go full left, right, or what have you. God damn, I'm taking a nap. Fuck you. You have to go full left, full right, full up, full down for the raft to register anything. Alright. Oh, fucking wolf. So if you're playing this for the first time, don't aim for subtlety when it comes to steering this raft, because there's no fucking point. There's a wolf hide and a bear hide in there. I want both of those things. Fuck off! Fucking wolf. Ass. Fuck off! Oh, god damn it! And then you panic when you're getting attacked by this dick. Because you're being attacked by a fucking wolf. So you panic, and this happens. I feel like there's no point. They might as well just have maybe not a one-hit kill from the wolf, but better than what's happening. Like, he deserves to. Because, honestly, in my experience, especially, I'm just going to sit here and let him do it. This early on, I've got 5 lacerations now. Now 6. Am I dead yet? No, I'm still crawling. 7. It took 7 to kill me. And there was no point to that, especially this early on. I don't have the shit to heal me. I'm cool with it being hard, but that's pointless. Okay, chugging along a little more. Let's see how far we can go on this thing. Of course, I guess that's the thing anyone mutters to themselves when they play a game like this, or Faster Than Light, or any of those really extra hard, toughy, kind of survivalish games. That's the point. Of course, I start out with a quest. The quest being my dog finds me a radio. And the quest I've been given is to find a higher ground or something to make out the transmission, to make out the signal. Transmission, yeah. And I haven't even gotten a hint to that. So I don't know if that's just the whole purpose of the game, like that's the end goal, or if this is just one piece of a larger thing, and I have just been getting my ass handed to me so royally that I haven't even gotten past the first fucking quest. I kind of hope that that's what it is. I kind of hope that it's just that I suck, you know, not that, because if that's the case, what's the point of just having a little quest marker for that? So it's gotta be that I'm just getting my ass kicked, which is fine. I'm good with getting. Anybody who's watched these videos, anyone who watched me play Guild of Dungeoneering, or any number of games, knows that I will play the shit out of a game wherein I'm getting my ass handed to me if I feel like the juice is worth the squeeze. And so far, I've gotten that impression from this game, but I haven't played enough of it to know if I have been lied to or not. And that is the trouble, isn't it? You always got to invest the time before you know that. No wolf, no wolf, no wolf. No wolf. Huh? What'd you find? What'd you find? You little asshole. Stop barking at things that don't exist. What are you barking at? See, before you were barking at stuff I could... What?! See, at least before you were barking at stuff I could pick up. Can you just... Is he digging? Can I build a shovel eventually and dig up buried treasure like fucking Legend of Zelda or something? I mean, that'd be awesome. It'd be really awesome, in fact. Fable-style treasure picking-upping. Okay, knit hat, put on the hat. Oh, there it is. It does not take that long to put on a hat. Let's be honest. Alright, it looks like I've stopped at the right place. No wolves and plenty of loot. So that's handy. Empty. Alright, that's... Alright. This is in beta. As I mentioned before. And so... This is one of those things that you've got to say, alright, look. We're paying attention to what's wrong and what's right. We're not just shitting all over it. Because it isn't finished. And that's fine. But if anyone's listening that can make a fucking difference, please give me the option of moving more than one thing at a time. That is killing me, and I don't see it. And it's not like the other stuff. I'm playing this, and I do not see it as part of like, oh, well, that's what makes it challenging. No, that just feels like a pain in the ass. And maybe it's because I played so many other games where I could move bushels of shit at once. But, that doesn't feel like a challenge aspect. That just sounds like a pain. Alright, let's see what I can build. At least there are no wolves. I think we can all... Oh, man. Fucking rain. I think we can all agree that it's always best when there are no wolves around. You can use that in a literal sense. You can use that as a metaphor. I mean it either way. Unless we're in an adorable compound filled with fairly tame wolves who want to frolic with me and share the gazelle that they tore the throat out of, because that's just precious. Scoop hunt, that's a good one to have. Alright, wish I'd known about that sooner. Hitting X, kinda hip checking my raft to the side. You get rained on, you probably die soon. And you don't know where your parents are, despite the fact that you're a small girl. They don't explain that shit in this game. Makes it mysterious. See, I know this is meant to be real time. I'm sure that's what you were thinking in terms of it. And it's like, look, just because you've got the inventory up doesn't mean that the world around you stops happening. And I get that. I absolutely get the mentality of that. I do not call that into question. I'm just telling you that it feels slightly pain in the ass. And I'm an incredibly patient and, let's face it, adorable human being. And if I'm feeling that way, then you bet your ass all the internet trolls and stuff like that who are going to give an indie game a shot are going to feel a similar way. Maybe this isn't for them. Maybe nothing. This game is definitely not for them. But I just don't. This game has so much potential and so much going for it, and I don't want to see it get fucked with over something that could have been taken care of. For the record, if anyone's listening and going, why the fuck is this guy talking directly to the developers and all that shit? It's because I do see that as part of the importance of a game like of what I do. not just for the players and the consumers, and that's massively important as well, and it's why I do what I do for the most part. I have a hell of a lot of fun doing this, with sharing these games with you and talking over them and being a general smartass. I have fun with that. That makes me intensely happy. But when you got a game like this and you know that it's not finished, and you know, because I tell you what, I'm not a massively popular YouTuber in the slightest. I'm not even regularly popular as a YouTuber. And I'm only moderately, not even moderate, I'm a basic games journalist. But I can tell you that game developers and designers and that kind of thing, when they put something like this out there, they read everything. They read every review. Because it's their baby. It's their game. And so, no matter how insignificant I might be in the grand scheme of things, as far as I'm not Total Biscuit, I'm not Angry Joe, I'm not that guy, and probably never will be. But I know from experience and from watching what happens with developers and designers, I know that they're reading this stuff, they're paying attention to this stuff, and so if at any point you're annoyed with me talking directly to the developer, well, frankly, with games like these, I'm going to do that. I'm going to talk to them, especially if it's not even close to being finished like this one, because it's a beta, it's not finished. So there's... That's an excuse. That's a perfectly valid excuse. Yes. It's not even on early access. I believe at some point I suggested maybe it was. And I was wrong. It's not early access. This is it. This is all there is. It's the beta. It's for me and any other. It's journos and YouTubers and people who back this thing on the Kickstarter. That's it. Of course, now I say it out loud like that, it does slightly larger group of people than to say that's it. Okay, let's see. Oh, that looks like a magic school bus. Let's try that one out. Let's see what we can find in there. No wolves, no wolves, no wolves, no wolves, no wolves. This one's really wide open, actually. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's move some stuff. Okay, you know, it's funny. This last one, I'm finally getting the hang of things. I'm actually doing fairly well. Of course, I already had a light jacket. That doesn't matter. Cotton pants. I feel like I'm wearing cotton pants. Totally am. Perfect thing. Perfect thing. Alright, let's craft some stuff up. Let's dry off. Peace up, dog, with glasses. It's watching us. We're all very uncomfortable by that. Where did the dog get glasses? No one knows. No one knows. That is going to come in handy if I deal with them. Which I hope I won't. I'd rather not use it, because wolves. I don't know if you paid attention, people, but wolves have a tendency of kicking my ass. I need to sleep. Comes clean. Okay. This is definitely one of the bigger islands I visited. Okay. It's probably suspicious Come on, tell me that doesn't come in handy. I think I'll put the clothes on these up. Strap. Oh, Devil's Trumpet, that's a poison thing. Remember that. That's clearly just pure crafting. I don't know why. In other games, my instinct... It's like health, you know, sometimes you only pay attention when it gets real low. And with a game like this, I'm getting the distinct impression that just kind of maintaining as you go along is definitely the best way to go. Maybe that's obvious to other people, but it's still obvious. And I realize the irony in that when I described myself as someone earlier who has been waiting for... Oh, there's a fucking wolf, you goddamn asshole. Leave me alone. I described myself before as a person who was waiting for survival games to come along, so you would think maintaining and keeping yourself afloat as opposed to waiting for the last second would come naturally to me, because I've had the foresight all these years. Nope. I'm just as dumb as everybody else, as it turns out. Okay. 3.2 kilometers, day 2. This feels solid. I feel like we're on our way to something good here. I also, because it goes from quiet to music in such a quick fashion, that I just heard that harmonica, for example, and I thought we were about to meet somebody. Thought there, I kind of imagined, fuck you. I kind of imagined somebody sitting on the stoop here of the bait shack playing the harmonica, which of course didn't happen. Maybe it'll happen later. But right now, I don't think that's something I need to worry too much about just yet. Yeah, I can stack it though. God damn it. Alright, there's something to pay attention to. I can stack it when I move from the raft to the bag, but not vice versa. Oh no, I can only what sense does that make? That's really weird. Okay. Let's see what happens if I try to move it to That's weird. Okay, yeah. Alright, there's something else to pay attention to, gentlemen and ladies. I can move one item at a time, but not stacks, which seems to be related to previous problems we've had on those lines. Okay. Definitely feel like I'm getting the hang of this raft, but I've said that in the past. Alright, I'm getting thirsty. I'm about halfway down though, so that's not so bad. I hope that school bus is there and I can sleep in it before the fucking rain comes. I'm also... And I'm gonna eat one of these worms. And I'm wet now. Okay. get to the point where I can trap rabbits, but first I need a fucking flint knife, and that apparently, what have I played through this thing 25 times, and I've found a flint once? So that is a once-in-a-blue-moon kind of situation. Oh, good. Oh, good. Rags. That's nice. Actually, just get rid of it. Add some hunger points. Good. Fine. Alright. Take a sleepy sleep. And then, build a fire. I'm kind of amazed. This is why difficulty in certain games is such a good thing. Because I've actually gotten pretty far here. This is definitely, without a doubt, the furthest I've gone in this game. And it feels gratifying. It feels like I've earned it. Even though I don't feel like I've done anything to earn it necessarily. I haven't leveled up. I haven't added anything. It's not like Guild of Engineering where I was, you know, adding new parts to my fucking guild and that kind of thing, and it made things a little easier as things went on. It's nothing like that. I'm just going, just keeping at it. And this time, for whatever reason, things are working out for me way better than they have in the past. So I don't know what the consensus on that is. If it's something that maybe I earned, if it's something I deserve because I've come this far, I don't know. But I feel good. I feel good is what I'm getting at. I feel like I've earned it. I don't think I need any more mulberries. I feel like I've earned it, and isn't that enough? Is it? I have no idea. I really don't. Particularly with this game, it's very tough to say. Because I'm doing really well. This is definitely the longest run of this game I've had so far. But I have a serious hunch that when I die here, and I do believe that's a when I die here, that there's an equal chance that I'll be murdered again within 5 seconds, like some of these other games have gone for me. So I don't know. I don't know what to think just yet. Glowing red eyes. Probably knock that over. Wow, you know, I feel good enough about this that I'm just kind of cruising along here. I know I'm thirsty, and I'll definitely have to stop to take care of that. Oh God! But I'm coming far enough that I'm. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Oh God! Are you serious? Oh! Okay. God damn it. I came so far. That's a new distance record. It's right there. Okay. The Flame and the Flood. Lots here. Lots here. Lots to play with. Lots of potential. This is the beta, so obviously it isn't fair to treat this like a finished product. I didn't, you know, I don't want anyone to get the impression that this is it, that this is the finished product. It's not. And so I hope that for anyone who has anything to do with this, that they watch something like this, that they watch me or someone else playing through this, that they're watching it and paying attention, because there's so much good here. It is fun. It's keeping me playing. I am going to keep playing, and I'll keep playing after it gets out of beta and it's full. The challenge is fantastic. I don't mind the challenge. What I mind is getting to the challenge. My biggest problem with this game, and it sounds petty, is the opening cinematic. That sounds so petty. Just coming out of my mouth, it sounds petty. And maybe it sounds petty to you because I've been skipping it every time so you don't have to watch it. But mighty blue Christ. I die, and immediately you have that, you go through all this shit, and you die, and you're hit with that sudden surge of, okay, I gotta get through, and I'm gonna play it again. Let's see how far I can go this time. But you gotta sit through this unskippable cutscene in the beginning that it feels like it lasts a full minute. And that's not long in the scheme of things, but when you're waiting to play the game, it's a long time. This sounds absurd, but I feel like my feeling about this game would rise 100% if that's all they did, if they just made the cutscene skippable. If that by itself would make this so much better. It would improve the game quite a bit. Other than that, some of the controls, it feels a little weird, but that might just be me getting used to the game. That's different. There's so much going for this. I like the folksy attitude of it. I like the kind of melancholy feel to it. I love the soundtrack. There's a lot going for this. It just needs to be tightened. There's certain things that they just need to do, and this could be a really fun survival game. I would like to have checkpoints. Again, maybe that's just my instinct fighting against the difficulty of it, but I'm sorry. I do not. This is the longest I've played the game in one run, and I didn't get a checkpoint. I don't get to start anywhere near that. And this ain't Ghosts and Goblins, people. We're not in the Nintendo age anymore. That aspect of it being difficult seems pointless. Seems just like padding to me. Unless the whole point of the game is just to go until you die and just to beat your old score. That would be totally different. But I don't think it is because of the radio thing, because of the fact that they actually give you a quest. So, if that's the case, if the whole point of the game is just to survive as long as you possibly can, then take out the quest. There's no fucking point to it. But if there is a quest that goes further than just finding the signal, getting a stronger signal, then give me some segments, please. Levels. Something. This has got a lot to it, and I wouldn't be going on about this. That's the ironic part. I wouldn't be rambling on about it like this as long as I have if I didn't really like the game and feel like it had a lot of potential. If I thought it was a waste of time, I go, this is a waste of time. You guys just watched why you saw it. I don't need to expound on this, do I? Okay, bye. Click. That would be it. But there's so much to this that I really, really like, and I just want to see it tightened. And it's a beta, so I feel confident that it will. So that's good. I might revisit this later on when the beta is finished, when it's, I don't know, full release, or at least early access, something like that. I don't know. I might have to revisit this and see how it goes, see what they improved upon. Okay, but in the meantime, this has been The Flame and the Flood by the Molasses Flood. Check them out. There's something good here, and no wonder they've got some really talented people who were involved in creating BioShock Infinite, helped create this, and that's it. That was my game in 2013, and so no wonder they would create something with as much potential as this. So check this one out when it comes out on early access. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend a few playthroughs. It's definitely worth your time. In the meantime, my name is Phil the Conquistadork, and I will see you tomorrow, ladies and gents.